What? I can never trust nobody. Nobody believe I learned my lessons. So I don't stay around nobody. I can never trust nobody. I don't stay around nobody. I can never trust nobody.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. Well, if you're a fan of bad weather games, we got a good one for you here. The field is covered in snow, and that figures to make things very difficult for the players throughout this game. We'll see how they handle it. It's the Cowboys going up against the Steelers. The towels are out, but it's set to be a cold one at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh. That's where we'll say hello to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
What is good, everybody? It's your boy Uncle Sam's Reject here with another video of Life After Tony Romo. Here taking on Big Ben and the Pittsburgh Steelers, trying to keep these winning ways going. Currently sitting 7-1 heading into this week. We're currently on a 2-game win streak after we caught that loss to the Green Bay Packers. But as you see, Dak, Jason Witten, and Dez getting ready, trying to keep this thing going, ready to put some points up on the board because we know we have a tough task ahead of us. So we're going to pick up here with our first drive, first play, 1st and 10, hand the ball off to Zeke. As he does not get much, he only gets 2 there on that run. But we got to stay persistent. Got to keep the ball on the ground, especially here in this snow. Zeke gets another carry and he's off. He gets the first down and brought down at the 38. Picks up 11 on that run. Definitely better than he did on his first one. 1st and 10, 6:53 here left in this game. Dak drops back and he finds a wide open T. Will on the comeback route. Tries to make a move with his man, but he's brought down there at the 42. Got to keep Dak's confidence up there. Drops back once again, and we're going with the screen, and we have plenty of blocking ahead. Runs into Zach Martin and gets held up a little bit, so he's unable to pick up the first down, but we do get positive yardage and make this second down just a little bit easier to pick up. Now Dak back passing once again. He gets hit on the throw, but Cole Beasley almost comes up with this catch, but the defender was able to knock it loose. 3rd and 3. Need a first down here. We definitely want to put some points up on the board in this drive. As you see, Dez is able to hang on to that catch even though he was hit pretty hard. 1st and 10 here in the red zone. Finding Dez over the middle. Brought down at the 3-yard line. But after a penalty encroachment by the defense, we're here on the 1-yard line. Hand off to Zeke, but he is brought down in the backfield as we get a loss of 3 there. 3rd and 2. Got to come away with 7 here. As you see, Dak doesn't see anything. He rolls out to the left. And he's going to be brought down, but it's too late as he scores the touchdown there. And we have our first 6 on the board. And we know Thunder Dan is already going to make that extra point, so we will be up 7-0. As you see him brought down there, able to get in the red zone. Our defense able to make a stop. They were unable to score. As you see Zeke on another screen pass, he makes a defender miss. And he's off to the races. He tries to stiff arm another, but he's finally brought down right there on the 20. So here we are in the red zone once again on our 2nd straight drive. You see Alfred Morris there on motion, and he's able to be found in the flats by Zeke, and he's going to scamper into the end zone untouched as he hits that one out of the ballpark. Hands up, don't shoot. That is his first career receiving touchdown. And once again, our defense was able to stop Big Ben and company, so we're up 14-0 here. As Dak makes a key mistake trying to force the ball to his favorite receiver, Cole Beasley, in the pick 6. And the Steelers are finally on the board. Dak knows he can never get that one back. But here we are on the very next drive. Got to give that man his confidence back. As T. Will goes up top and makes a play. Makes the defender look silly. Shakes him off as he's going to dance his way into the end zone for our 3rd score of the game. Way to pull yourself up, pull yourself together, Dak, and make a play. Once again, our defense stops them. Zeke is off to the races. He makes a couple people miss. He shakes off that defender, and he's finally brought down at the 19-yard line. Zeke is having a pretty good day so far. That is his 5th rush of greater than 20 yards on the season. As you see, Dak cannot find anybody. He had one man open, but he's brought down from behind. First sack of the day, 3rd and 9. Gonna have Dez in motion here. Dak finds him quick out in the open, and once again, he's going to dive into the end zone. Once again, we have another score. We are hitting on all cylinders today, and our defense is keeping the other team out of the end zone. So that's making up for a great day. But unfortunately they do give up a touchdown there. As you see Dak on the read option, shaking off a defender, being brought down. Looks like 1 yard short. of the first down. So here we are, 3rd and 1. Should be an easy pickup for Zeke, but he's pushed backwards and he's ultimately brought down in the backfield, and we were forced to punt that one away. So here we are with the next drive in the 3rd, 1st and 10, and they snuffed out that screen pass. They were all over it. 2nd and 15. Still up 2 scores here. We got to make a play, but Dak is rushed and hit as he throws an incomplete pass there. You see Dak creeping up on Andrew Luck's record, trying to break that record there. He finds Dez, but he's unable to hold it on. It's almost intercepted. Luckily for us, they do drop it. So here we are. We're going to punt it from our own 2-yard line. As you see the boy Jones here, and it looks like we are going to get a lucky bounce as our team is going to pick it up at the other 2. 100-yard punt there. Simply amazing as you look at the replay there. I'm pretty sure we had some wind out there to pretty much help us out here in the snow, but we will take what we can get. And you see our defense out here ready to continue to make plays, switching the field with the offense. You see your boy Romo heading that offense, heading that defense there as they come up with another stop and they keep them out of the end zone once again. Hand the ball off to the beast, Ezekiel Elliott, as he's able to get the first down there. 79 rushing yards on the day. Need one more touchdown. This lead is not big enough. We're not comfortable with that yet. As you see, Zeke tries to break a tackle, but he's ultimately brought down. 3 seconds left on the play clock. Hand it back off to the beast, and he's able to pick up yet another first down. We are officially in the red zone there. Hand it off to the beast once again, but he is unable to get the blocks that he needs. 2nd and 8. Hopefully Dak can put some points on the board. He finds Dez Bryant. There's a flag on the play. What is it going to be? I'm pretty sure it's holding of some sort. Hopefully it's on the defense there. And yes, it is. The referee signals on Artie Burns. So we're going to decline that penalty, of course, and we're ready to try to punch this ball into the end zone. Hand off to Zeke, and he's going to scamper in there untouched. Hole the size of a Mack truck. Anybody can have ran through that hole and got a touchdown. Once again, you see great blocking there by the best line in the game today. And we are officially up 23 scores. Perfect play call there inside the 10-yard line. And that is pretty much going to do it, folks. The Steelers do make it interesting at the end. They end up putting 28 on the board, so they ultimately only lose by 7 points. But it was a bit too late. As you see, Big Ben is not wanting the camera in his face. Definitely a dominating performance from our team out here today. We tried to give it away late, but good teams find ways to win great games. As you see, we gave up 14 points there in the 4th quarter, but luckily we scored. It was too much. You see the game stats here. Big Ben had a big day in the air. Pretty much he had to, due to the fact that he was down so much in this game. As you see, Dak there outplayed him all the way. 3 touchdowns, threw that 1 pick. Not too upset about that, but you see Zeke 1 yard short of 100. Sammy Coates absolutely destroyed our defense, but we walk out here with the W. Appreciate you guys for coming out. Stomp and smash that like button. Subscribe if you're new. It's your boy Uncle Sam's Reject, arcadegames.com. I'm out this bitch. Peace.